Hello and welcome to the epilogue episode here of Metal Arms. We're just going to kind of go through the bonus features here of our DVD. That means kind of taking a walk through of the multiplayer levels that we have unlocked and watching this, the original concept movie. Wow. 2 weeks before E3 2001, Swingin' Ape Studios needed a way to both showcase its technology and sell the concept of Metal Arms to potential publishers. What we came up with is the following short demo movie, captured from our 3D engine. And right off the bat you see all these little droids and, I guess, Proto-Moser, they're all very gray. Everything's kind of very gray. Very grimy, very gritty, very bleak. There's no cheeriness here. And they get covered. I didn't get covered. Where was my cover? And that is an enemy we did not see. It's sort of like a commander, but what if it had knife, like trooper, like gauntlet blades, bayonets? Oh! And there's a sniper! And that droid just got his head blown off. That must be screwed toast. It's also before they were probably miners, since they're not using mining lasers, and there's a lot of mill bots. Yes. Yes, so, very bleak, very, very grimdark, but no worries. Everything worked out in the end. The nice, colorful, yellow, happy, fun time world. Alright, so the different game types we have, there's a couple variations of basically the same things. So we have Bot Brawl and Timed Bot Brawl and Bot Brawl, which are basically just deathmatch. Possession Melee, where you use recruiter grenades and control tethers to take control of the millbots that happen to just be sitting around in levels. They're usually deactivated. You can edit that with a setting, though. There's King of the Hill and Moving Hill. There's just an area that's kind of highlighted on the map. You stand there for however long. Moving Hill, that zone moves. Reverse tag and tag. Well, tag is obvious. Reverse tag is you don't want people touching you. Don't touch me. Alright. You can set any of these to individual or team-based. So, team tag would be weird, right? Yes, but there's also different rules for every game type you can change. You can almost make, I think, like, your own sort of unique game type, if you will. But mostly you just set what's your primary weapons, what's the secondaries, vehicle types, you know. Are there possessable bots around? When the bots are around, are they active or not? Stuff like that. It's pretty cool, I guess. No time limits as well. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's just, it doesn't really matter what mode, I will just have it be Bot Brawl, because I'll just be blowing myself up at the end. Alright, so, there's Big E's house. There are 14 total levels, I have 11. And I came up just 7 shy of the ruins. Alright, Big E's house. I'm only going to spend a couple minutes per level, just dipping our toes in, as it were. Just a lay of the land. I'll probably use this time to also just, talk more about the game. Just have fun. Have fun. So here we are. And this is what I meant when there's like possessable bots just hanging around, just presenting their cores. Ports? Not cores. Anyway. So, Big E's house here. I don't really know who Big E is, but this is his house, and we're here. Um, just weapons strewn around. There's a turret up there. Zip line. Wow. Crazy. Another Titan down here. And that's pretty much the level. Now, normally you'd have friends running around. You'd be, fighting them. It'd be action-packed. But here I am, just futzing about. I believe you can blow these bridges up just like normal. So, oh, there's a little alcove over there. That'd be an interesting ambush point if this game had snipers. The concept video. But, I don't think I ever played the multiplayer. Wait a minute. Did I spy a shield over there? I did. Now, how would you even get that? Huh. Oh, it's on a platform. But then how would you get back up? Whatever, who cares? So here's what happens when you want to leave. You quit, and then you blow up. That's me. Blown up. Ugh. And level 2, the Mill Factory. Whose mill? I don't know, but this is their factory. So the fun fact, from what I remember looking this up many moons ago, Metal Arms was meant to have a sequel, sort of, kind of, in that the studio wanted one, but they got no takers. Nobody wanted it, because this was sort of a cult classic, as it were. It didn't sell that well. People liked it, though. Just didn't sell that well. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Please, stop. Thank you. So, Mill Factory here. You got some twisting hallways around the outside. Upper level, lower level. The bots of possession are shielded mill grunts. So, give him some life, shall we? Hey there. How's it going? Feeling good? Me too. See ya. Alright. Moving on! Oh boy. Thanks a lot! I think I used that in a title for one of my the previous episodes. Thanks a lot. Probably the one where we first got introduced to the tank. And true to its name, this level features tanks. Also bridges. This also will look somewhat familiar to you, probably, maybe. This is sort of like one of the levels. You have some Titans in the corner. There's some loader action, too. These little barracks you can duck into. The watchtower, classic watchtower, but cool thing, you can blow up the bridges just like in the actual level. Which was, what, the outskirts of Mill City or something? I don't commit those sorts of things to my memory. This is basically the level. It's just a few roadways, they wrap around, some barracks. You can, of course, hop up on the dumpster and run around up here. I'm sure there's some hidden something or other in an alcove, but who cares? I think it's just the one Titan. I think that's correct. Just one. Maybe another Titan on the other side, but yeah. No, there is another Titan. Oh no, Titan, what's going on? Oh no, Titan, no. Okay. And we're out. Huh. I think when you self-destruct in this, you kind of give a little wave to the camera. I think so. That's interesting. To someone. Alright, level 4, last minute effort. This is based on another level that exists in the main game. Um, you know, the one with the mine that we're deep in the mill mining efforts, you know, and there's the big drill. Um, so here, it's kind of wide open. There's the central area with loaders on the outsides. Lots of little pipes, and the controllable bots here are predators. Whoa! And you do start with a control tether by default. I'm the predator now. Wow. Whoa, look at me go. I'm the predator. And there's the endless pit. I don't want to go all the way down there. There are multiple predators, so if you're the guy who, controls the predator, somebody else can get the other one and fight you. Also, a trooper down there. And of course, you can just hop out of your bot, and voila, you're back to where you were, just like normal. Multiplayer, am I right? In multiplayer, when you take control of people, just like in the main game, you are immortal, I think? Invincible, can't be killed. Other definitions? Alright. You may be wondering, I know you are, what happens when you quit the game while controlling something? Well, we cut back to your already disembodied body and you blow up. Having fun. Next. Mac Attack. This is, again, based on another pre-existing level. I think from here on, they're all based on pre-existing levels. Because Big E's house and Mill Factory, I think, are their own things. But from here on, we're just going to see familiarity. I believe this level, you have commanders to control. Woo. And if you jump right down the middle, you'll fall right in the lava. I didn't, because that'd be silly. Why would I destroy myself on this? But it's just like before, you just rotate around in a spiral down to the ground. This was fun times, right? We planted all the depth charges, all the C4 everywhere, and blew up this place. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So you don't instantly die because you're a robot. Robots wouldn't die instantly to lava, of course. They do die instantly when they want to leave the level, though. But to bring back that sequel point, this game definitely could have had a sequel. I mean, Exavolt escaped. And we're going into Old Droid Canyon, based off Old Droid Canyon. Don't know who the Old Droid is, but this is his canyon. The sequel probably would have, Exavolt. He's got a new army, new threats. General Krosiv 2.0. Maybe General Krosiv comes back, you know? You can't keep a good man down. And he's the best of us. I don't even think there's anything really to explore here. There's just, it's like, if you know the level from the main game, then you probably know this too. The jump jets take you up to some occasional spots, alcoves. There's a tank in the garage, some zip lines. You can control this commander. There's a Titan over there. There might be something else somewhere else. Yeah. See if we can go visit old Colonel Alloy. Colonel. No, this garage doesn't go anywhere. Just a tank. And we're out. I, for one, would like to have seen Exavolt come back with a new force, right? But the remnants of the mill that were left around get reactivated somehow, some way, by some renegades. And here we go into the trenches, based off the trenches level. No. Take it all back. So Exvo comes back, new army, right? He's invading from space, whatever. Then the droids must, what? Resurrect or reactivate the mills to bolster their numbers in order to better handle the incoming threat. So not only would you have Glitch or perhaps a new protagonist, but you would have the droids plus Mills working together to save their world. So, Critical Grenade down there, you got a Titan over here. Doesn't he just have the cutest mug? Oh yeah. Watchtower, you can take an elevator all the way up. You could just duck into all the little trenches, just like the base game. The turrets, the pillboxes in the same spots they were before. Like some of these multiplayer levels, like I said, are literally ripped straight from the base game. So if you know that level, or if you don't you didn't fully explore it, you can probably still kind of guess. This is the entire level. Well, I guess there's a little more over there, but we're out. These levels, I mean, when you consider you can have, oh man, how many was the cap? 12 players? No. Why would there be 12? It's a GameCube game. 4. Online, it would probably have 16 maximum players, you know, 8 on each side. It's a GameCube game. And now it's time for Matt's Big Gun Fun. Who's Matt? I don't know, but this is his Big Gun Fun. I've decided that's my joke of the day. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Please, don't tell me you're not. I wouldn't believe you. Ha! So this is obviously based off the level where you get the big 4-pounder. 4-pounder? That's sort of correct artillery terminology, right? Quarter-pounder with cheese. So you can hop in, just kind of blast things. If this game had a captured the flag mode, this would be a very good level for it, I would guess. Because you got your tank over there, you got the big artillery piece here. It would literally destroy anyone who dares walk nearby. Well, it'd be quite obvious that you're in the turret. At the center is a base with a rat. And what is the capturable guy? It's a Titan. Wow. Now the possession melee, like on these levels where there's only like 2 things, well, good luck getting to one of them before everyone else. That's all there is. And you can't possess something that someone's already possessed, I'm pretty sure. So again, good luck with that. And the other side is basically the same thing. And we're out! Maybe they're developers, like Matt, Big E. They're just developers. They developed the game. Mac, Moorbot, you know, they're all developers. So level 9, Moorbot Land, everyone's favorite theme park. And the Moorbots, that's another interesting wrinkle. What if they do something? Anything. Because they're the predecessors of the current bots. So this area is a lot more treacherous. Lots of jump pads that slide you if you're not careful. You got some trooper, you got a Titan over there. Tank. Area's just a lot more desolate. Now obviously this is based off the Moorbot land area in the base game. But this one's probably got the most stuff in it. You got pretty much I don't think there's a rat, but you've got like everything here that every other level has. Uh, well, no commander, no mill grunts, but you've got like all the weapons. You got the jump pads to take you from place to place. You got the titans, the troopers, tanks, loaders. It's great. And be sure to jump here to get your scope. Otherwise, whatever will you do? There was a rat over there, wasn't there? It has everything. Moorbot Land's great. I want to go to Moorbot Land every day. What if the Metal Arms sequel was sort of like that, like Halo, where like suddenly a Moorbot shows up and is like, oh hey, that's the reactor factor. That's the next level, and he has a whole mess of stuff going on, and then towards the end of the game we switch back to Dr. Exavolt invading from space because obviously he's the big hook from the first game. So or it's revealed that Glitch was actually a Moorbot all along. I think it is kind of implied that. I mean, he was found amnesiac in the middle of the wastes. He's probably, if not a Moorbot, he was created by them. He's clearly not a normal droid, at the very least. So this level is based off that one where Slosh was running around. The center area can be activated or deactivated with that. So, hey, if you get up there while a bunch of idiots are fighting down here, you just drop them into the abyss and they die. Fun. There's some troopers to control around the world. Otherwise, you're just going to have some probably close quarter fights in these tunnels. And, yeah. Kind of like the ambient sound. Ambient sounds. Oh, hey, it's a Ripper. Wow, it's everyone's favorite weapon. The only cool thing about the Ripper is this. When you shoot it enough times, it just stops and starts spinning in place. It's just cool. Alright. You do drop your equipped weapon when you die in multiplayer. So it'd be nice if just before you died and you knew you were going to die, you switched to your Ripper so your opponent can't get any advantage from your death. And the last level I had unlocked, the DMA Death Sphere. What does DMA stand for? Death Match Arena? Death Sphere? No. It's a little redundant. DMA might be the organization name. Yeah. Yeah. Like Deathmatch Arena, right? Is the association, and then this is their Death Arena, the DMA Death Arena. At the bottom, you got little jump upgrades. There's a trooper. Although this level does not actually favor the trooper very well, it's very enclosed. So you just have this center sphere that rotates around. You can hop out via one of these little doors, but that should just be used to get the weapons that are hanging out here. This is based off the arena fights that you had before, but it's obviously not the same arena. It doesn't have the sand and the rocks and all that. That would have been a nice place to fight. Oh. But yeah, this one's a little more unique. Plus the entire circular area is rotating constantly, so it's a little, I guess, to some degree of challenge. Plus, as it rotates, you can jump jet, as I keep doing, right into a pillar. You know. And there you have it. All the multiplayer levels. Basically. I don't actually recall ever unlocking in my entire lifetime the ruins, the Colosseum, which is probably based on the actual Colosseum from the main game, and Corrosive City, which looks like it's based off the center of Mill City. And I'm so curious, because I've never looked it up either, if Corrosive City happens to have like General Corrosive there, and you can control him. I highly doubt it. He's invincible. If you got control of him in a multiplayer match, you just win, right? Unless they nerf him so he can be damaged, but no, they wouldn't do that. And the ruins are probably based off Zombie Bot Land, but Zombie Bots probably won't exist because you can't control them, so what would be the point of them existing? Just a hazard. Also, the mystery of the zombie bots. Like, what are they about, man? It's just a spark that just takes control of, I don't know, random scrap, and then just put it together in one cohesive shape that they all happen to share? What if it's just one consciousness? Like, the Zombie Bot King is obviously its own entity, but all the zombie bots, right, are a hive mind, controlling their own individual units. Wow. Oh, and here's the idle screen that I may or may not have shown off very way back in the beginning. And if I did, then we're coming full circle. And now you can bear witness to everything that I pretty much did too. I did that. I took control of that trooper. I probably shot the wall like that too. I wouldn't use a cleaner on a couple grunts though. But yeah, you can, you emp the turret. You can take control of it. I didn't do that. You can also rip a Titan to pieces. I never did that. Using a Ripper? I never did that. Oh yeah, those mortar guys. They, like, only exist in one level for some reason. Well, that was a fun little coincidence there. Oh, I was probably in that level. I just never used the gun. There was probably a gun up there, and I never used it. Either that, or this shows some sort of demo footage. Look at those little guys. Swift. Yeah. So, that pretty much brings us to a close here. All in all, this game is a good time out of 10, I'd say. And if the sequel came out, I would jump in it. I would jump on it. And now hopefully you've got an appreciation too for this game. It has multiple versions. There's a GameCube version, there's a PlayStation version. I probably again said this before in the first episode, but we're closing the circle, which involves running into the first circle and overtaking it. So I guess the next project is going to come out next time, and we'll see what it is. Because I don't even know right now. I have some ideas. It'll probably be something completely different. And I hope you'll be there to watch that one too. Oh, this is where I should end the video. Bye.